Hello, everyone. Today we're gonna present you The Great Gatsby, and to do this, we chose to represent one scene of the book, an interview with one of the characters, and then a psychiatrist meeting with another character. In addition, we have the summary, and we briefly present you the novel.
The book The Great Gatsby by Francis Scott Fitzgerald is about the life of a wealthy man and his dream to get the one person he ever loved back. Nick Carraway, also known as Allsport, is the narrator of the story as well as one of the protagonists. 1922, he decides to move to the West Egg District in Long Island, New York, to learn more about the bond business. He's only able to afford a small house in the backyard of a huge villa. Shortly after his move, he decides to visit his cousin, Daisy, a beautiful, smart, ambitious, but also naive young lady, married to a wealthy man, Tom Buchanan, who lives right across on the East Egg, a very rich part of Long Island. Once there, he meets Jordan Baker, a young, good-looking woman and Daisy's very close friend. She informs Nick about Jay Gatsby, the owner of the villa he's living right next to. He's a very wealthy man who throws a party every single weekend and whose house actually faces Daisy's house. No one actually knows what he looks like. Therefore, a lot of rumors go around about his past, and no one can neither confirm or deny those. Soon enough, Nick gets an invitation to one of Gatsby's parties, which was quite odd since no one was ever invited to them but just showed up. He decides to go and look for himself what the hype was all about. At the party, he sees Jordan, and they both decide to look for the well-known Gatsby. Later at night, they actually get to meet him unexpectedly and discover that he's a young, good-looking man who actually once was in a relationship with Daisy and that genuinely deserves to see her again. Hence, why he invited Nick. Thanks to Nick, they arrange a secret meeting at his small house, inviting Daisy for tea. 5 years had passed since the two of them had last seen each other. So when they see each other after such a long time, they feel overwhelmed. They reconnect and the love that once was is back. Both are very happy, but Daisy is still married to Tom, making their relationship difficult and secretive. Gatsby's dream is to start a new life with his loved lady in his villa, which he of course only bought for her. At a lunch where everyone is present, Tom notices the way Gatsby looks at his wife and is suspicious. He then forces the group to go to New York City. Arrived in the city, they all reunite in a hotel room where Gatsby and Tom get into a heated argument. Gatsby pushes Daisy to talk about their love. Needless to say that Tom is furious. The two lovers decide to run away together. They drive carelessly around until...
So now we're gonna see the scene where Tom Buchanan goes to his highly paid psychiatrist. Tom Buchanan is Daisy's husband, and he has some issues with himself and with his relationship with Daisy.
Good afternoon, Mr. Buchanan. I'm happy you came here today. Right, sit down.
Thank you for having me, Ms. Smith, even if I think this meeting is unnecessary.
I see. Why do you think this meeting is unnecessary? Tell me, where is so skeptical?
Well, actually, I think my life and my affairs are my business, and I don't think I have to share them with you.
I see. Even if this is your point, we can work on some issues together. And firstly, try to explain what upsets you about the relationship with your wife.
No, she's getting really weird. Since this Gatsby came around, she's lost in the world. What does this man have that I don't?
You know whether Daisy knew this man before or where they met?
Mrs., I don't think this is a problem, me and Daisy, we have a really good relationship. We have a nice daughter, a nice house, and we are wealthy people.
Of course, Tom, but I asked you whether you see some problems in your relationship. I'm sure there is not something you aren't telling me. You're tense and you're afraid of
No, I'm
loss.
not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm not a coward.
Please keep your voice down.
You don't have to tell me what I do.
Alright, let's move on. How's your relationship with Myrtle going?
Good, good. I know she loves me.
And you think this is the right decision to take as a family father?
This is just nonsense. Staying with her does not change the way I care about my family. Uh, it's Daisy who has to pick the right decisions, not me.
So you think Daisy's betraying you?
She's not only betraying me, she's tearing our lives apart. And she doesn't realize it's the worst thing she'll ever do.
Okay, did you talk with her about your issues?
Not really, we haven't found the right moment to discuss about it.
Okay, so our time is coming to an end. Till next time, I give you the advice to have a serious talk with your wife. And I really think, Tom, you should stop drinking that much. It can really affect how the situation can go, and your irritability can get much worse.
I'm not drinking that much, but alright, I'll have that talk.
So goodbye, Tom. Till next time.
Bye, Miss Smith.
Daisy and Gatsby meet again. They take a tea at Nick's home.
Are you in love with me, or why did I have to come alone?
Well, that's the secret of the castle, Reverend. Tell your driver to go out for an hour.
Oh, right. Freddy, come home. Come in an hour. His name is Freddy.
Well, that's funny.
What's funny? I certainly am awfully glad to see you again.
We've met before. Oh, sorry for the clock. It's an old clock.
We haven't met for many years.
5 years. 5 years next November. Where are you going? I'll be back. I've got to speak about something to you before you go. Oh God.
What's the matter?
This is a terrible mistake. A terrible, terrible mistake.
You're just embarrassed, that's all. She's embarrassed too.
She's embarrassed?
Just as much as you are.
Don't talk so loud.
Don't act like a child. Not only that, you're being rude. She's waiting out there.
Hello, Mrs. Baker.
Hello.
May I ask you some questions?
Yeah, it will be a pleasure. Please be quick because I'm a busy woman. What question are about?
Well, I wanted to ask you about the incident Mr. Gatsby had. Did you know him well?
Yes, I did know him, but I did not like him at all.
Why?
Well, he always talked to be better than others, but we know that women are better at doing things, like me.
Oh, I didn't know that. Weren't you together the day before the accident?
Yes, but it was not my choice. Why would I want to be with her? Daisy forced me into going with her. I couldn't have said no even if I wanted to. I'm a good friend.
Oh, so there was quite a lot of tension, wasn't it? And can you tell me how the relationship between Daisy and Tom is going on so far?
Well, these are better. I always told her that Gatsby wasn't better than Tom. She wouldn't have been single like me, because life is so much better as a free woman. Alright, enough for today. Goodbye.
Oh yes, of course, goodbye.
To be honest, we did not like this book for various reasons. The main one being that it's written in a boring way. The whole story is slow. You keep hoping something new happens, something exciting, but that almost never happens. We did like the fact that the story, even though it's pretty cliché, it did not end like we thought it would. Even if many people don't like the novel, it remains one of the best-known American novels. So the question remains open, why such a wide audience enjoys the story? In fact, The Great Gatsby shows in detail how the society in the 20s worked. We would recommend it to those who like romantic books and would like to know more about the life in the 20s.